Hi, we're at Silo Ridge, and apparently it's a V1 course, so there's probably going to be some additional plannings or a little additional work put to this course, but we're going to play it today and we'll just see how it's playing so far. I guess we're beta testers. We're okay with that. A little bit of wind. Let's go. Let's see if we just bounce out of that rough onto the fairway. And we probably will not. The ball came in awful soft. She tried, but really never had a chance, so that's judgment on us, but we're okay with that. First hole, we just want to play a first hole. Excited to get out here golfing this morning. Yep, that rough along with that hillside does complicate things a bit. Let's see if we can just take her right on up that little ridge on the left side of the pin. And she tries, but she does not make it. And she knuckles in down there. That is some bright reddish orange mulch, isn't it? This is just turned into a speed putt and a hole we don't want to bogey, so well, look at that. Wound up getting a birdie on a really, really good read. Sometimes even a blind pig can find an acorn, and we moved to 1 under par on the first hole. That's kind of sucker pin for me. Well, let's see if we can not do what the course wants us to do. We're not playing with that pin by the water, kid. You can catch somebody else making that mistake. That's not us. Again, another speed putt just to get it close. And again, well, we almost made that. So our putter actually might be pretty good today. We had a couple good reads on the first 2 holes. Not exactly easy greens. What is that? That's a big rock farm. We got boulders over there. Let's see if we can find fairway out there on what's called that mess. And again, we're just not quite going to be in the fairway. We're not really shooting that great yet. And my caddy thinks that is some very, very tough rough. Are you kidding me? Alright, par 5. Let's just play this out of here. Let's take his word for it. Assume that is some pretty tough rough and hit the hybrid. It's going to take us towards that bunker. We did not want to be in that bunker. We're short of it. Kind of standing in a little bucket hole though, so that's not so great. Again, it's fighting us with this ridge here. Let's see if we can get up that ridge. We're not going to get up that ridge with that shot. This rough must be a little cabbagey. It's hard to get out of this rough. And we'll roll her back down. Seems like Silo Ridge just wants to keep you shooting up these ridges. Maybe that's what the ridge is about. Wonder if that's where they get Silo Ridge from. Gonna try and make this. Get it there, ball. A little overzealous on trying to make it. A straight putt going downhill. Straight back. Not much to risk there by trying to go for it. And we're still just at -1 here. Doesn't seem like an overly busy course. Just kind of lays out a nice layout right in front of you. Got some nice homes over there to the left. I bet they get a few broken windows a year from here. And let's see what this one, again, this is on another ridge. That's a tip, is it? If I can play a flop up on it. Let's see. Yeah, that works out okay for us. So the flop shot might take some of these ridges out at play for us on the closer one. And we go to 2 under. Airplane got a little distracting up there. Seems like I don't notice a lot of the flying objects till I'm in my backswing for whatever reason. Hawks kind of tend to get me. Sometimes hawks present a problem for my game. Well, that putt gets away to the right. It gets downhill. To the left, really not so much. So we'll play it slightly left. See if that makes any difference for us or not. It does wind up slightly left. So we erred on the side of safety there. And we're okay with that. Still at 2 under par. On this pretty course. Laid out into those like old pasture land maybe. Not really even rolling hills. It's kind of flat course here. There we go. We found some fairway. Yee-hi, yippee yippee yike. Let me see what the next club down is. It's actually not a bad club for this shot. Let's take it. That's not so bad at all. Giving ourselves a chance. That's all you want. You want to just give yourself a little chance to score. Now we roll another kind of long putt in. And that's an eagle, so that helps us score a little bit. Been a pretty non-stressful, non-problematic round so far too on this course. This course is kind of wide open. Wide open area course so far. Here, I think that's the old silo in the background to the left there. See it back there? And the ridge might just mean all these ridges you gotta get up to get a decent putt. We're okay with that shot. Let's see, there's another plane. Didn't even notice that one until my shot was in there though, so that's no problem. Wide open land out here. You got some wide open territory. Putt will get away low. I'm going to pull back 1 foot distance wise on the putter. Just to kind of guard against that happening and hit it on the low bar. And it's probably a good thing I did. Now I've got a really easy 3-foot putt instead of like a 6-7 foot putt. So took a little strategy there, injected it into the game. Yeah, well, these par 4s, they're kind of like out there for you. You have some scoreable par 4s here. We're safely out there. My caddy has been a little bit long on his trips lately, so I'm going to pull that one back just a hair. We're okay if we're short. We think we got a for sure birdie. And we do. We'll move to 5 under par. It's kind of a redundant bridge, isn't it? I'll go back there. There's one tree. What's the chance you're going to wind up behind one tree out there in the whole course? Let me show you what I mean by redundant. See how the bridge goes over the stream, but you could just walk left a little bit and you're completely dry. So I guess that's all for cart path purposes here. Let's whack her up there and hope we don't get behind that one little tiny tree out there. We did not. As the silo comes into view again. Little tree line back there. What has he got me doing? He's got me pitching uphill. Almost gonna have to be long. The putt is probably, it's a little better being left than right, so let's see if we can just wind up a little left and up that ridge. Do we make the ridge, or does it roll back down? I guess we made it. We did. We get opportunity to score. We'll take advantage of it to move 6 under here on Silo Ridge. You got that bright white sand and then the bright red moat. Like the contrast in colors. Probably gotta go through the fairway here, but actually, does that tree get the ball? That tree might get the ball on that driver. We'll just play the 3-wood out here normally. Play it more or less normal for positioning, how they intend it to be played. A few years there will be no thought of even going over them trees. As they grow up a little bit. And we're safely positioned out on this par 4 into a 2-mile-an-hour wind with a gap wedge. Rather be left. Right, it gets away a little bit. Left, it don't get away quite so bad. So we're playing it slightly left, and we're going to hit her up there. We're going to be left, but that's a flatter putt. So, yeah, not sure what it is from here. Left of the pin, it was a flatter putt. Yeah, we get the flat putt instead of getting carried off downhill by hitting it right. So, you know, we got enough to get in. It just never broke. That ball never broke. And we will take our -6 on the hole. Number 11 is it? Let's take a look at her. She's got water, but does not really come into play. She's got a green. This is the better putt over here. So let's try to pick that putt. We're going to try to wind up over in this area over here and have a flatter putt. If we're a little closer to the pin, that's great. If we're not, we're not. And we come in way short. That wind did way more than I thought to it. I'm not sure what the putt looks like from short and right. Let's see, we kind of missed the flat spot. It still isn't so awful bad. Waiting for the lines to get down in front of us. It's actually got a chance. Nope. Did not get it. We're okay. Pick up your ball. Let's head to hole number 12. Number 12 is a par 5, so fairway here is pretty important to us. We get fairway, we got a decent chance to score here. Let's see how we do. That looks like fairway, so we're feeling really good about our chances to maybe score on this hole. Water does not come into play if you don't let it. We're just going to try and get upper left of the green. Let's see if that's where we wind up. And we got to be on the right level of the green here at Silo Ridge. It's not so bad, I guess, if it ain't running away from us a lot. Vertical lines are moving at a kind of a pretty good pace. Let's just see if she rolls down there. She does. Very, very soft touch down them vertical lines. Greens. We're happy with that. We feel like that was a pretty good hole for us to get that. We're not happy enough to see a replay. And as the game tries to break up my rhythm and play to my ego, to make me think I am a great player, and it's like, no, trying to not look at that again, dude. I'm just the average player, so not get all making me think I'm great. I need to carefully negotiate this course. Pretty safe shot, very safe shot. Didn't really need that yards, extra 20 yards to get down there by that water. Not a real great putt anyway. I guess 10 to the right wouldn't be so bad. A little long and left wouldn't be so bad either. I think we're going to try to just go towards the pin, slightly right. If that's where it winds up, we'll be okay with that. We're short again. Kind of misjudging our distance here. Here comes a crazy, crazy putt. That's just speed all the way. And we wind up okay with that. That was definitely not the place to be on that green. So we negotiated okay. We're at -8. Life's okay here at Silo Ridge. You gotta miss that one tree. If it goes left, it's left. I think we're gonna outdrive most of the problems, so. Yeah, we outdrove the little clump of problems. So this hole's really not, it's kind of designed a little backwards, and it's not what you think is happening, isn't really happening with it. I think you gotta play 3-wood because it looks congested, but there's less trouble for you up there for driver. Pop up ball, pop up there. Alright, we'll offer ourselves another chance to score. It's not that bad of a putt, I guess. We get it. Now moved -9 on the Silo Ridge just by playing a pretty standard round of golf. Just playing a sound round of golf, and we're getting rewarded score-wise, so that's all you have to do here at Silo Ridge. It's not a lot of trouble. A couple holes you have driving issues on, but you just need to play a solid round here and wind up on the right levels of the greens. If you can do that, you're probably going to do okay here at Silo Ridge. Probably be left. We're okay with that. That's the flat area. No, a little too far left. Gets way, way long. We We just don't want her to get away. And she just crawls down there by the hole all nice and safely. Snuggles up to the cup. And we take our -9 to 16 now here at Silo Ridge. And it is a dog leg right, huh? Let's see what happens over here with driver. Driver probably takes you right at that tree. Yeah, we'd be flirting with that tree. How about now? Is that pretty safe? That's fairly safe. If we hit the cart path, it's actually a good bounce for us, so we'll just play that. And we do hit the cart path a lot, so that sounded weird while I was factoring in the cart path to my swing. Watch a few of my videos and you'll know why. Alright, well, the good putt is probably right here. But if you miss and hit that slope, boing, you're off the green. We're going to play it to come up top here and maybe around down the slope. We'll see. We'll see if we catch that slope or get up top around it. Either way, we're okay. We did not. We went too far left. We're okay with that avatar guy. Running away from us again. We just want to snuggle her up. It runs away to the right downhill, so let's just not let it do that. We'll just try to barely trickle her in the neighborhood to the left and hit a putt. All we gotta do is hit a putt. And we do. And we carry our 9 under par to the 17th. 17th is a par 3. I can't really tell where the pin is. The pin is in the back of this par 3. Let's see. Not really sure how to play this. Not sure how far it's going to bounce after it hits with that shaded area down there. You know, that wound up not so bad. Turns out to be a pretty good shot. This is another chance to score. And we'll take it to go -10 here at Silo Ridge. Yeah, you just play a solid round of golf here. That's all you have to do. Again, the 3 was all kinds of trouble. Look at that trouble. Look at that trouble. And we go to driver and it's like, not as bad. Kind of almost as bad, but not as bad on the left side. So this course is kind of confusing your driving here. Trying to talk you into hitting that 3-wood into the clumps of trees. We're just okay with any shot here. This was probably the most dangerous driving hole on the course. That takes that out of play. The wind will push us that way a little bit. It's a 5-wood hybrid too. Well, that is close. Very well planted tree. See if I can hit a slight draw in with the hybrid or the 5-wood. I did. I got her to draw, and I should be rewarded with a pretty good shot here because of that. And she's even going to come back towards the pin. We like that a lot. Alright, so we will be putting for eagle on a really fast slope here at Silo Ridge, version 1. Hoping to go 12 under. Let's see what we can do. We did not. We were scared of that from the start. Okay, 11 under at Silo Ridge. We're okay with that. Come play here if you can play a solid